Anyone else? Yes, sir. Name and town, please.
Drew Darrow. I live in Coeur d'Alene. I'm not as vocal, but just as passionate, so please understand I won't raise my voice or anything like that. And I appreciate you guys sitting here and being patient with everybody who is, they're emotional, they're passionate, even if they're not well-spoken. They still are a human being. They have a perspective and a desire, and I really like that you guys are sitting here listening to all that. The two thoughts that keep running through my mind is, one, this feels like a kind of under-the-coat wad of cash from the mafia is kind of the thing that I keep thinking. I feel like this is one of those things where the mafia is going, we'll give you fire insurance, right? You've heard that analogy, you've probably seen it in movies where they go, yeah, you pay us enough and your building won't burn down all of a sudden. And then if you stop paying or if you don't comply, suddenly there's a fire and nobody can prove anything. And you know, in those movies, they have some corrupt cops in the police force, and so nothing ever happens, and those people are just, oh gosh, you got to trust the mafia. Mexico's dealing with a lot of the same stuff with the cartel. So I think about where those countries are, and that you can call it a fantasy because I know a lot of it is based on reality, but we've seen a lot of movies with that kind of stuff. But this to me looks like that kind of a situation more than anything I think I've heard in the news. And that's the main reason why I wanted to show up today and make sure that I'm another person saying, I think this is ridiculous. I think we're strong enough. I think we're smart enough. I don't think we need the money, and we can figure out a way. I'm a sole proprietor. I run my own business. I started my business twice now from scratch. I know what it takes to trim the fat. We've paid off our debt in complete twice now since I've been married. And we've done so with 4 kids, moving around the country, starting businesses from scratch again. So if it takes a little bit of trimming the fat, or if it takes the public support in a way where we go, you know what, we would really love we need these roads to be paved, and we're running out of the budget. We didn't want to take it from the federal government. We're going to do a fundraiser. Everybody behind us and thousands more would gladly come and give cash out of our pockets to see that kind of stuff done, if it means that we can be an independent state without as much of the government's help. And I understand that there are ways that we rely on some of the federal government stuff and vice versa. So I understand that. This bill in particular is what I am against. And I think there was an argument made about how we're not taking very much compared to the trillions of dollars in the debt and things. So my second point is this. I was taught if you're in a group of kids throwing rocks at cars and you only threw one rock, you're still guilty. You're still accountable for that. And my perspective is that you are still accountable to God for whatever you do on this earth, regardless of how big or small. And my concern is that what we're doing is fueled by a desire to have bigger and better, and potentially distracted by shiny things, when we should be going, what are the consequences, and do I just need to do something that's more difficult or work harder to accomplish the same goals? Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, ma'am. Name and town,